In a land far, far away, there were two enemy factions, the Red Army and the Black Army. These armies had been at war for years, with neither side gaining an advantage over the other. The prize each sought was the fair land of Hilltopia. As the war dragged on, the people grew weary of the violence and destruction it brought. Finally, after many years, the princesses of Hilltopia met together with their generals to discuss the possibility of ending the war and determining the victor once and for all.
Instead of fighting with swords and arrows, why don't we settle this with a game? Something that requires teamwork, strategy, and skill.
I like the sound of that. But what kind of game could we play?
After much deliberation, they came up with a game that would test the army's physical abilities and strategic thinking, and christened it Apprehend the Gem. Champions of each kingdom were quickly chosen to complete this final epic challenge that would end the war and decide who would rule the fair land of Hilltopia. Now, champions, you stand among the chosen. On your shoulders rest the weight of your people's futures. Listen closely to these instructions to ensure your victory. The rules of the game are simple. Each team will have 3 glowing gems placed throughout their territory. The objective is to capture the gems, return them to your territory, and protect them from being stolen back by the enemy. Whichever team has the most gems at the end of 3/4 of an hour wins the contest. Champions who are tagged are fallen and must immediately report to the health warden, which has been erected on the steps of Trabador's Hall. The boundaries of each army's territory has been outlined on sheets of white papyrus. In addition, each team will have a general. If the general is captured by the opposing team, he counts as 2 gems. If he remains captured at the conclusion of the game, the general will be freed if tagged by a member of his team, which can be a spy. To aid your battle, powerful resources are hidden throughout the territories. You will recognize these items because they will be marked with this symbol. The Nerf of Doom, a device crafted by ancient dwarves with materials mined from the 7 hills of Cincinnatus. With their renowned ingenuity, the dwarves endowed these devices with the ability to tag opponents on either side of the boundary line. The Circles of Invincibility, hula hoop, discovered by the Elvish clans, a circle of immense power that allows its wearer to move freely within their opponent's territory. The wearer loses its protection if they go within 20 feet of their opponent's gem, claim an enemy resource, or step outside of its circle. The protection cannot be regained until they return to their own territory. The Headbands of Deception. With this headband, a clever spy can unsuspectingly infiltrate their opponent's side. While wearing the spy band, they cannot steal their opponent's gem or resources. However, they can provide misdirection and mayhem as they advance their team's causes. Because of their fierce loyalty and the fact that they are thoroughly brainwashed, they must always deny any accusations of collaborating with the other team. They can only be eliminated after a trial in which they have been permitted to defend themselves if at least 5 team members vote against them. The person, whether a spy or not, will then be sent to the healing warden. The Hourglasses of Health. With this hourglass, a player having it in its possession can heal a single fallen comrade every 2 minutes from the health warden. Diligently seek out these resources to help ensure your team's success. Now, worthy champions, the time has come to play for your kingdom's glory and honor. Who will win this epic challenge? We will only find out by playing Apprehend the Gem. Quickly establish your positions, seek out the valuable hidden resources, and prepare for the game to begin. You have 5 minutes before the bugle blows and begins the game.